Hello dear students, today we are going to see the question paper of NTA Abhyas test, and this is full syllabus test number 76. So we are going to see all 25 questions that were given in the NTA test. So let's begin with the first question. The domain of the function fx is equal to twice of sine inverse this is. So here fx is given to us twice of sine inverse log of x square by 2 to the base 2. So for the domain of sine inverse function, the argument should be minus 1 to 1. That means log base 2 x square by 2 should be minus 1 to 1. If you solve this, we'll be getting log base 2 x square by 2 greater than or equal to minus 1. So this will give you x square by 2 greater than or equal to 2 raised to power minus 1. So from here x square is greater than or equal to 1 because this is 1 by 2, 2 will be cancelled. So 1. So x is minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity from this inequality. Now we'll solve the second. Log of x square by 2 to the base 2 less than or equal to 1. This will give you x square by 2 less than or equal to 2 raised to power 1. That means x square is less than or equal to 4. That means x will be belonging from minus 2 to 2. Now we'll have to take the intersection of these two. So if you take the intersection, x will be belonging from, see, this is minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. If you plot on the number line, here let's say minus 2 minus 1 plus 1 plus 2. So minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity is there. Second inequality is minus 2 to plus 2. So the intersection part will be giving you minus 2 to minus 1 union 1 to 2. So the answer for this question will be option number C. I hope this should be clear. Now let's come to the next question. Next question says, which of the following is a function whose graph is symmetric about origin? See, the graph is symmetric about origin means the function would be an odd function. So let me check the options. Option A is fx is equals to 2 raised power x plus 2 raised power minus x. To check whether this is an odd function or not, we'll check for f of minus x. If f of minus x is equal to minus of fx, then fx is called odd function. Now let me check for f of minus x. F of minus x will be 2 raised power x plus 2 raised power minus x it is. So in place of x I would be putting minus x. So it will become 2 raised power minus x and 2 raised power minus of minus x, that means plus x. So again we are getting same fx, 2 raised power x plus 2 raised power minus x. So it is an even function, not an odd function. Now let's come to option number B. Option A is wrong then. Clear? Now option B, fx is log of x plus root of 1 plus x square whole square. And if you check for f of minus x, that would be coming out to be log of square root of 1 plus x square will be same, because in place of x if you put minus x you will be getting same 1 plus x square. So log of root of 1 plus x square, and in place of x it should be minus x. So this we are getting. Now if you rationalize this, what we'll be getting? We will be getting log of the whole square term is as it is, and here log of, if I multiply by rationalization factor of this, that means root of 1 plus x square plus x if I multiply. So numerator will become 1 plus x square minus x square divided by root of 1 plus x square plus x. So we can see this is coming out to be log of 1 upon root of 1 plus x square plus x. That means root of 1 plus x square plus x raised to the power minus 1. That minus 1 will come here, and because of whole square it would be plus. That means we are again getting same function fx. That means this function is an even function. So it is also not an odd function. So let's see option C. Option C is f of x plus y is equal to fx plus fy. First of all, you put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0 both place. So if you put x equal to 0, y equal to 0, you would be getting f of 0 is equal to f of 0 plus f of 0. So f0 will be cancelled. So from here we will be getting f0 is equal to 0. Okay. Now let me put, in place of y, let me put minus x. So put y is equal to minus x. Then what will happen? LHS will be f of x minus x. So 0. RHS, this is fx plus f of minus x. f0 is 0. So from here you can get that f of minus x is equal to minus of fx. So yes, this option C will give you fx as an odd function. So if it is an odd function, then option C will be the right answer. I hope this should be clear to everyone. Students, you can also try these questions before watching the solution. So you pause the video, you solve the question, then you can see the solution if you're not able to get the answer. Fine. So let's proceed to the next question. Question number 3. Let fx is x square into sine 1 by x. Fx is x square into sine 1 upon x for every x is not equal to 0. Okay. And it is said that the function is continuous at x equal to 0. See, if function is continuous at x equal to 0, that means f of 0 will be equals to limit x tends to 0 fx. And they want the value of the function at x equal to 0. That means f of 0 is to be found. So we know f0 will be limit x tends to 0 fx. So limit x tends to 0, fx is x square sine 1 upon x. See, fx is defined whenever x is not equal to 0. And since here x is tending towards 0, that means x is approaching towards 0, it is not exactly 0. So we can write fx as x square sine 1 by x. Now to solve this limit, let's put x equal to 0 here. If you put x equal to 0, this term will become 0. But sine of 1 by 0, that means sine of infinity. And we know that the sign is always in between minus 1 to 2. That's a finite number. So for sine of 1 upon 0 means sine of an angle which is approaching towards infinity. That will also be minus 1 to 1. So overall the limit will be like 0 into some finite number which is minus 1 to 1. So if you have 0 into some finite number which is 0 minus 1 to 1, so the answer will be 0. So the limit's answer is 0. So f of 0 is also coming out to be 0. So the answer for this question is option A. I hope this should be clear to everyone. Now let's move to the next question. Question number 4. All the students of a class perform poorly in maths. The teacher decided to give grace marks of 12 to the entire class. Okay, that means entire class marks are increased by 12. Which of the following statistical measure will not change even after the grace marks were given? So let me tell you something before solving this question. See, suppose the data observations are like xi, and if I change the data observation by xi plus some number k, then mean, suppose initially it was x bar, now it will become x bar plus k. Always remember, if you increase the observations by some number k, then mean will also be increased by number k. So let's say these are old data and this is new data. So if I am increasing the data by some number k, the mean will also be increased. Fine. What about mode and median? Yes, mode will also be increased. So mode, if suppose let's say small m, so now it will be small m plus k. Similarly, median also. Median, let's say, was capital M, so now it will become capital M plus k. But the variance will not change. Variance, if it is sigma square initially, in this case also it would be sigma square. So the only thing that will not change is variance. So the answer for this question will be variance. So this is a straightforward question. If you know this concept, then you can tell the answer. One more thing, if variance is not changing while changing the data by some number k or by adding some number k, standard deviation will not change. Standard deviation, if it was sigma, then now again it will be sigma. It will not change. I hope this should be clear. So if we increase the observations by some number k, then variance and standard deviation will not change. Mean, median, mode will be changed by the same number. So answer for this question is option C. Let's come to the next question now. Question number 5. So this is a mathematical reasoning question. If P, Q, R are simple propositions, then truth value of negation of P union Q intersection negation of R imply P. So this proposition will be true if truth values of P, Q, R are TFT. Basically what we want the truth table of this. So if P is true, P, Q, R, they are giving you T, F, T. So let me check for this proposition. If P is true, so negation of P will be false, union false, intersection false, implies true. So what will it give you? So this will give you false union false is false, intersection false implies true. So this will give you false intersection false is false, implies true. So this will be true, because we know that in case of T imply F, true to false, that's false, otherwise always it is true. So false to true, it's true. That means the given proposition is true for this combination of PQR TFT. So option A is correct. Now if option A is correct, then we need not to check any other option. Clear everyone? So option A is the right answer. Let's come to the next question now. Question number 6. Question number 6 says a bag contains 5 white balls, 3 black balls and 4 yellow balls. So let me have this bag suppose, and in this bag there are 5 white balls, 4 yellow balls and 3 black balls are there. A ball is drawn from the bag. Its color is noted and put back into the bag. 5 additional balls of the same color. The process is repeated. The probability that yellow ball is drawn in the first draw, given that the white ball is drawn in the second draw. So basically, we are drawing first ball from the bag, then we are drawing second ball. Suppose we are drawing first ball and white ball is occurred. Then we will put it back and we will put 5 additional balls of the same color in the bag. This thing is being done. Okay, so here let me assume some events. Let's say event 1 represents white ball drawn in first draw, right? Let's say event 2 represents yellow ball drawn in first draw. Let's say event 3 represents black ball drawn in first draw. And let's say there is an event E which says white ball is drawn in second draw. White ball drawn in second draw. Why we are writing these 3 events, E1, E2, E3? Because these are the 3 possibilities. If we are drawing one ball, either it would be white or it would be yellow or it would be black in the first draw. And let's say the event E is white ball drawn in the second draw. So basically what is asked to us? We are asked to find probability of yellow ball drawn in the first draw. That means probability of E2. When white ball is drawn in the second draw. Given that white ball is drawn in the second draw. That means we want probability of E2 given that E has happened. So that's a Bayes theorem question. Reverse probability we want. So you know the formula for the probability of E2 by E will be probability of E by E2 into probability of E2 upon probability of E2 into probability of E by E2 plus probability of E1 into probability of E by E2 E by E1, probability of E when E1 has occurred, plus probability of E3 into probability of E by E3. So this is the basic concept of Bayes theorem. I hope you people know the concept. You know the formula for Bayes theorem. So we have to put the probabilities and we'll get the answer. Probability of E2 means probability of white ball drawn in the first draw. So that would be 4 upon 12. Now probability of E when E2 has occurred. That means probability of white ball drawn in the second draw when yellow ball was drawn in first draw. So when yellow ball was drawn in first draw, Now what we'll be doing, we'll be putting 5 yellow balls into this. Now there would be 12 plus 5, 17 balls in total. Out of that, what is the probability of getting white ball? Probability of getting white ball will be 5 upon 70. In the denominator, probability of E2, again probability of E2 means probability of yellow ball in the first row, that is 4 upon 12. Probability of E by E2 means probability of white ball in the second row. So probability of white ball in the second row will be 5 upon 17 because 5 yellow balls are added up. So 5 plus 4 plus 3, 12 plus 5 again. 17 balls total are there. So 5 by 17. Probability of E1. Probability of drawing white ball in the first row. That would be 5 upon 12. Now probability of E by E1. E by E1 means probability of white ball drawn in the second row when white ball was drawn in first row. So if the first draw gave you white ball, we will add 5 balls here. That means total 17 balls will be there. Now white ball will be 10. So 10 by 17. Similarly, probability of E3 means probability of black ball, that is 3 by 12 in the first draw. Then probability of E by E3, that means probability of white ball in the second draw. When first draw was E3 means black ball. So that would be white balls will remain 5. In total balls will be 17. So this will be the calculation part of the question. Denominator you can see it is 12 into 17, that would be cancelled. So numerator will become 5 4s are 20 divided by 5 4s are 20 plus 50, 70 plus 15. 70 plus 15 is 85. So if I cancel by 5, so 5 4s are 20, 5 17s are. So 4 by 17 will be the right answer. Option B is the answer for this question. I hope this should be clear. Now let's come to the next question now. Question number 7. 7 says P is 1, 7, root 2. Be a point. And the equation of line x minus 1 upon root 2, y minus 7 upon 1, z minus root 2 upon minus 1. First of all, you should observe this. The line x minus 1 upon root 2 is equals to y minus 7 upon 1 is equal to z minus root 2 upon minus 1 is passing through point P, which is 1, 7, root 2. Look at here. If you put 1 here, it would be 0. If you put 7 here in place of y, it would be 0. If you put root 2 in place of z, it would be 0. That means the line is passing through 1, 7, root 2. Okay. So P point is there. Equation of line is there. If PQ is the distance of the plane, this from the point P, measured along a line inclined at an angle of 60 degrees with the line. That means there is a plane, there is a point P, 1, 7, root 2, and from this point P there is a line passing. One more thing is there. You see the direction cosines of this line, drs of line. Direction cosines of the line are root 2, 1, minus 1. And you see the equation of plane is root 2x plus y minus z is equal to 1. You can see the direction cosine of normal to the plane. Direction ratios of normal to the plane, not direction cosine, direction ratios of normal to the plane will be root 2 comma 1 comma minus 1. So we can see the direction ratios of the line and the normal to the plane both are same. That means this line will be in the direction of the normal to the plane. That means this would be the normal also, this will be the line also. Direction ratios are root 2 comma 1 comma minus 1. These are direction ratios. Okay, so now let me read the question once again. Point 1 comma 7 comma root 2, this is the point P. Okay, there is a line, this is the line given. PQ is the distance of the point, PQ is the distance of the plane from the point P measured along the line inclined at an angle of 60 degree with the line L. This is line L. That means PQ is the distance of plane from the point P at an angle of 60 degree. Okay, by looking at the information we have observed that this line is perpendicular to, suppose this is the plane and the line is exactly perpendicular to the plane, and we want the distance of point P from the plane at an angle of 60 degree. So this PQ length we want. So first of all, can we find this PM? PM will be perpendicular distance of point P from the plane. So the PM can be obtained by the formula, which is modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus cz1 plus d upon root of a square plus b square plus c square. So ax1 means root 2 into x1. x1 is 1, y1 is 7, z1 is root 2. So that will be giving you root 2 into 1, that is root 2, plus y, which is 7, minus z, which is root 2, minus 1, upon root of a square plus b square plus c square, that is root 2 square 2, plus 1 square 1, plus minus 1 square is plus 1. So this is the formula for finding the length of perpendicular from the point to the plane, perpendicular distance. So this PM we can find by this formula. So I hope you people know the formula. If you don't know the formula, you must go to your theory part, you go to your books and see the formula, try to understand the theory first. Then you can use this formula. Okay, so this would be root 2 will be cancelled. 7 minus 1 is 6 upon square root of 2 plus 1 plus 1, 4. Root 4 is 2. So that's coming out to be 3. So this PM is coming out to be 3. If this PM is 3 and you see this PQM is a right angle triangle. Triangle PMQ is right angle triangle. So now using trigonometry we can get PQ. So cos 60 I can use. Cos 60 will be equals to PM upon PQ. So cos 60 is 1 by 2. PM is 3 upon PQ. So from here PQ will be equals to 6. So the answer for this question will be 6 units. So this question was little bit observable. You have to observe the things here. First thing that you have to observe is point P is lying on the line. Second thing that you have to observe is line is exactly perpendicular to the plane, because lines direction ratio are along the normal's direction ratio. Okay, so the answer for this question will be option C. I hope this should be clear to everyone. Now let's come to question number 8. So this is question number 8. Here let X is 2 1 0 3 matrix. X raised power 6 is A B C D. The number of divisors of this is, okay, so first of all we need to find x raised to power 6 first. Clear? So what is x here? X is 2103. So x square will be equals to 2103 into 2103. So multiplication of these two will be giving you 2 into 2, matrix multiplication it is 2 into 2 4, then 2 into 1 2 plus 3 5, and it would be 0, it would be 0 3 3 is 9. So this is x square. Now let me solve for x raised to power 4, which would be 4509 into 4509, x square into x square. So that would be coming out to be 4 4 are 16, 4 5 are 20, plus 9 5 are 45. So that is 65, 0 and 81. So x raised to power 6 will be x raised to power 4 into x square, which is 4509. So this will be coming out to be 16 4s are 64, 16 5s are 80, and 65 9s are 80 plus 65 into 9. Let me write 0, and 0 into 5 0, for 81 into 9 is 729. So this would be x raised to power 6. So from here you can clearly observe A, B, C and D. So what is A here? 64. What is B here? 80 plus 65 into 9. So 80 plus 9 5s are 45, 4 carry 54, 58. So that's coming out to be 665. C is 0 and D is 729. Now they are asking the number of divisors of A plus B plus 2020 into C plus D. So what is this coming out to be? 64 plus 665 plus 2020 into C, that is 0, plus 729. 64 plus 665 will be 927 plus 729. So that's 2 into 729. 729 can be written as 3 raised to the power 9 cube, it is 3 raised to power 6. Now the number of divisors of this. Number of divisors, the formula for finding the number of divisors is, what you have to do, you just write the prime factorization that we have already written. Look at the exponents of prime numbers 2 and 3. The exponents of prime numbers 2 and 3 is 1 and 6. So just increase them by 1 and multiply. So the number of divisors will be, increase the exponents by 1. That means here the exponent is 1, so write 2. Here the exponent is 6, then write 7 and multiply them. That will give you the number of divisors. So the number of divisors will be 14. So that's the answer for this question. So whenever you want to find the number of divisors of a particular number, first of all you write the prime factorization of that. Then whatever the powers of 2, 3, 5, 7 are occurring, increase the power by 1 and multiply. You'll get the number of divisors. So I hope this question is clear to everyone. So let's come to the next question now. Question number 9. Let A is a matrix given to us. Matrix A is x 2 minus 3 minus 1 3 minus 2 2 minus 1 1. Fine. One thing is given, adjoint of adjoint A determinant. Mod of adjoint A means, This is not mod actually, this is actually determinant of adjoint of adjoint A. Determinant of adjoint A is determinant of A raised to the power n minus 1 whole square. This formula you must know for solving this question. Clear? So what is n here? Where n is order of matrix. So we can see the order of matrix A is 3 here. So n is equal to 3 here. Okay, so we will use this formula and try to solve. So according to question, determinant of adjoint A is 12 raised to power 4. So that should be equals to determinant of A raised to the power n minus 1 square. So n minus 1 is 3 minus 1, 2 square. So determinant of A raised to the power 4 is equal to 12 raised to the power 4. So from here we can get determinant of A will be equals to plus minus 12. Okay, so take the fourth root from both sides, so it will be plus minus 12. So determinant of A is coming out to be plus minus 12. Okay, and what would be determinant of A? From the matrix we can find the determinant of A, so that would be x into 3 minus 2, so that is 1, minus 2 into minus 1 plus 4, so that's 3, minus 3 into 1 minus 6 minus 5, so that should be equal to plus minus 12. That means x minus 6 plus 15 should be equal to plus minus 12. That means x plus 9 should be equal to plus minus 12. So if it is plus 12, then x will be equals to 12 minus 9, or x will be equals to minus 12 minus 9. So 12 minus 9 is 3, minus 12 minus 9 is 21, minus 21. So what is asked? Sum of all values of x. So sum of all values of x. Minus 21 plus 3. So that is equal to minus 18. So the answer for this question will be option C. I hope this should be clear. Easy question, but you should know the formula. If you know this concept, this formula, determinant of adjoint A is equals to determinant of A raised to the power n minus 1 whole square, then you can solve this question. Let's come to the next question now. Question number 10. Let the coordinates of 2 points P and Q be 1, 2 and 7, 5. Okay, so suppose this is the point P, 1, 2, and suppose there is a point Q, 7, 5. So according to question, this is line segment PQ. The line PQ is rotated through 315 degree in clockwise direction. Okay, about the point of trisection of PQ, which is nearer to Q. So point of trisection of PQ, which is nearer to Q, will be what? Trisection means, let's say this is point R, which is dividing PQ in the ratio 2:1. So the coordinates of this point R we can find by the section formula. So this R will be 2 into 7. Okay, 2 into 7 plus 1 into 1. So 14 plus 1 by 2 plus 1, 3, comma 2 into 5, 1 into 2, 10 plus 2 by 3. So 15 by 3 is 5, comma 12 by 3 is 4. So that is point R, 5, 4. Now we want to rotate this line segment PQ through an angle of 315 degree. 315 is 45 less than 360. Yeah, 360 minus 45 is 315. So if I rotate this line, if I'm rotating this line about the point R, okay, so let me draw, let's say this is RQ. I'm rotating this line through the point R. So in this way it would be rotated. But since it is rotated through an angle 315, so this gap of angle, this angle will be 45 degree, right? That means after rotation of line, through an angle of 315 degree, it would be looking like this. So this will be the new line after rotation. Q will be coming here, Q dash, and P will be coming here, P dash. We want the equation of P dash Q dash. Simple. So P dash Q dash will be passing through 5, 4 first of all. If we are able to get the slope of this P dash Q dash, let's say M, then we can get the equation of P dash Q dash. What is the slope of PQ? Slope of PQ is, let's say M1. 5 minus 2, 3 upon 7 minus 1, 6, that's 1 by 2. And you know, if the line is rotated 315 degree angle, so this angle is 45 degree. Now we can use tan 45. Tan 45 is equals to mod of m minus m1 upon 1 plus mm1. That means tan 45 is 1. So 1 should be equals to mod of m minus half upon 1 plus m into half. So if you open this mod, this would be m minus 1 by 2 upon 1 plus m by 2 is equal to plus minus 1. If you take plus 1, you would be getting m minus 1 by 2 upon 1 plus m by 2 is equal to 1. So you would be getting m minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 plus m by 2. So from here m will be coming out to be m minus m by 2. M by 2 is equals to 1 plus 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2. So m is coming out to be 3. That means the slope of this line P dash Q dash will be 3. One more thing, if you take minus 1, you would be getting m minus half upon 1 plus m by 2 is equal to minus 1. So from here the value of m will be m minus 1 by 2 is equals to minus 1 minus m by 2. So m plus m by 2, 3m by 2 is equal to minus of 1 plus half, 3m by 2 minus 1 plus half, that is minus 1 by 2. So m is coming out to be minus 1 by 3. That's negative. That will not take. Why will not take? Because see, this PQ is having slope 1 by 2, which is less than 1. That means with the horizontal x-axis, this PQ is making an angle of less than 45 degree. Because if it is 45 degree, then PQ slope will be 1. But if it is 1 by 2, so it is making an angle less than 45 degree. Now if you add 45 degree in this, then it will not cross 90 degree. It will not cross 90 degree. So this line will have slope positive. It will not have slope negative. You know, when the line is making obtuse angle, then the slope is negative. If the line is making acute angle, then the slope is positive. So positive value will be taking, negative value will not take. So the equation of line will be equation of P dash Q dash will be written as y minus y1, x1 y1 will be this, y minus y1 which is 4 is equals to m x minus x1. So if you solve this, you will get the answer. So y is equals to 3x minus 15 plus 4 minus 11. So y equals to 3x minus 11 you'll be getting. So 3x minus 11 y equals to option C is the right answer for this question. I hope this question should be clear. If you have any confusion, just rewind the video and watch it again. You'll understand. Fine. Let's come to the next question now. Question number 11. This question says, if the circle x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square should be equal to 16 and this intersect at point A and B. So let me draw two circles. Suppose this is one circle and this is another circle. First circle has circle center C1, second has center C2. Their intersection points are A and B. Okay, let me join C1A, C2A, C1B, C2B. C1A will be 4 because circle 1 has radius 4 and center is 3, 4. Center of circle 2 is 7, 7. So 7, 7 is the center. Radius is 3. Fine. We need to find the area of C1A, C2B. If you observe in this question, the distance between C1, C2 is what? Why I am calculating the distance between C1 and C2? By looking at the 3, 4. The number 3 and 4 telling me it can be a right angle triangle. Let me check once again. So what is C1, C2? So C1, C2 is 7 minus 3 whole square, that is 4 square. 7 minus 4 whole square, that is 3 square. So root of 16 plus 9, that means 5. The C1, C2 gap is 5 units. That means this C1, C2A is a right angle triangle. 3, 4, 5. Pythagoras theorem. Similarly, here also, this is 4, this is 3. This angle will also be 90 degree. That means area of quadrilateral C1A, C2B will be twice of area of triangle C1, C2A, or you can write C1, C2B. So twice of area is half base into height, that is 3 into 4. So that would be coming out to be 12. So the answer for this question is option B. That's the right answer. I hope this should be clear. So let me come to the next question now. Question number 12. If the eccentricity of the hyperbola is root 3 times the eccentricity of the ellipse. So what is hyperbola? X square minus y square sec square alpha is equals to 5. So that can be written as x square upon 5. Divide by 5 both sides. Y square upon 5. Sec square can be written as cos square alpha is equal to 1. So that's the hyperbola. What is the eccentricity of this? Eccentricity is equals to square root of 1 plus b square upon a square. That means 5 cos square alpha upon 5. So that is coming out to be square root of 1 plus cos square alpha. Let's say eccentricity of hyperbola E1. Now what is ellipse? X square upon cos square alpha plus y square is equal to 25. So just divide by 25, we will be getting x square upon 25 cos square alpha plus y square upon 25 is equal to 1. So from here eccentricity will be E2, let's say, square root of 1 plus, see here denominator of x square is 25 cos square alpha and y square denominator is 25. Cos square alpha is less than 1. That means denominator of x square is small. That means this ellipse is vertical ellipse in this way. So the eccentricity will be 1 plus 1 minus, it is not 1 plus, it is 1 minus b square upon a square it is. So a small number upon bigger number. So a small number is 5 cos square alpha, 25 cos square alpha upon 25. So E2 will be coming out to be square root of 1 minus cos square alpha. That means sin square alpha. Okay, now according to question, they are giving you E1 is equal to root 3 times E2. So if I square it, E1 square will be equal to 3 times of E2 square. So E1 square is 1 plus cos square alpha is equal to 3 times of sin square alpha. What we want? We want tan square alpha. To get tan square alpha, let me just divide by cos square alpha both sides. So that would be 1 upon cos square, that is sec square alpha, plus 1 is equals to 3 tan square alpha. So from here sec square alpha can be written as 1 plus tan square alpha. So it is 2 is equal to 2 tan square alpha. So tan square alpha is equal to 1. So the answer for this question will be option B, 1. Fine. Let's come to the next question now. Question number 13. The complex number z satisfying the equation z cube is equal to z bar. An argument of z plus 1 is pi by 4 simultaneously. So we want z cube is equal to z bar. So let's check the options. Option A is what? Z is equal to I. So let's check it. What would be z cube? Z cube will be I cube. So iota cube will be equals to minus of iota, which is equals to z bar. Because z is iota, so z bar will be minus iota. So option A is satisfying this equation. Z cube is equal to z bar. Now what is the argument of z plus 1? That means argument of z plus 1 is 1 plus iota. And argument of 1 plus iota will be tan inverse 1 upon 1. That's pi by 4. So this statement is also correct for option A. That means option A is satisfying both the equations. This also and this also. That means option A is right answer. So answer for this question is option A. We need not to check for option B, C and D. Nothing. I hope this should be clear. Now let's move on to next question. So question number 14. We need to find the coefficient of x raised to power 6 in this. So that's again very simple question. We need coefficient of x raised to power 6 in 1 plus x whole raised to power 6 plus 1 plus x whole raised to power 7 plus and so on 1 plus x whole raised to power 15. So coefficient of x raised to power 6 in these. So in this coefficient of x raised to power 6 is 6c6 plus coefficient of 6 raised to power 6 in this 7c6 plus next it would be 8c6 and so on it will go on. In the last term the coefficient of x raised to power 6 will be 15c6. So the answer for our question will be this. Now if you know there is a formula like kck plus k plus 1 ck plus k plus 2 ck plus and so on nck. That would be equals to n plus 1 ck plus 1. So if you know this formula, then directly you can tell the answer for this question. So it is 6c6, 7c6, 8c6, 9c6 and so on 15c6. So you look at here, it is beginning with the same upper and lower suffix kck, and the lower suffix are constant. Upper suffix is increasing by 1, it's going till n. Here also same thing, upper and lower suffix are same with 6, lower suffix are constant, upper suffix are increasing by 1 going till 15. Here it is going till n, so answer is n plus 1 c k plus 1. So here it would be 15 plus 1, that is 16 c 7. So the answer for this question will be 16 c 7. 16c7 is not there. 16c7 can also be written as 16 minus 7, because you know ncr is equals to nc n minus r. So that would be equals to 16c9. So option A is the right answer for this question. Fine. Now let's come to the next question now. Question number 15. In this question, position vector of a point P is this. Okay, so vector pi is given to you xi plus yj plus zk, where x comma y comma z are natural number. Okay, and vector A is given to us I cap plus j cap plus k cap. According to question, pi dot a vector is 10. That means x into 1 x plus y into 1, that is y, plus z into 1 z is equal to 10. Then the number of possible positions of point P is, that means we want to find the triplets x comma y comma z, because if the position vector of point P is xi plus yj plus zk, that means coordinates of P are x comma y comma z, and they are asking the number of possible positions of point P, that means number of possible triplets x comma y comma z. That means the number of solutions of this equation they are asking. Number of solution of this equation that we need to find. Now let me tell you one concept. For x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus dot 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 xr is equal to, let's say, n, where x1 x2 x3 all are greater than or equal to 0, and integers also. Then number of solution is given by number of solutions. Number of solution is given by n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. But here x1 x2 x3 all are what? All are either natural number or 0, or you can say non-negative integers, 0 or positive integer. But if xi's are positive, or you can say xi's are natural number, positive integers, natural number, then number of solution is given by number of solutions are written as n minus 1 c r minus 1. So here in this equation, if we can relate x, y, z all are natural number. So they are strictly greater than 0, not equal to 0. Equality is not there. So x1, x2, x3, x4 if are natural numbers, then the formula for number of solution is n minus 1 c r minus 1. So here also we will be using same formula, the second one. So what is n here? 10. What is r here? 3, because x, y, z 3 variables are there. So the number of solution will be n minus 1 c r minus 1. That means 10 minus 1 c 3 minus 1. So the answer will be 9c2. 9c2 is your 9 into 8 upon 2 factorial. So which is coming out to be 36. So the answer for this question will be 36. Option A is the right answer. So you must understand this concept. For the equation x1 plus x2 plus x3 and so on up to n, up to r is equal to n, then the number of solutions are given by n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1 if x1, x2, x3, xr are non-negative integers. If they are positive integers, then the formula is n minus 1 c r minus 1. Fine. So now let me come to the next question. Question number 16. So this question number 16 says, if the equation 2x square minus 7x plus 9, 2x square minus 7x plus 9 is equal to 0, and ax square plus bx plus 18 is equal to 0 have a common root. Students, if they are saying have a common root means either exactly one common root or both common roots. So there we will be dealing this kind of questions in two cases. Case 1, if exactly one root is common for those two equations. Case 2, when both roots are common. So case 1, when exactly one root common. But you look at here, from the equation number 1, let me say this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. From equation number 1, discriminant is 7 square 49 minus 4 into 2 into 9, which is negative. This means that equation 1 has imaginary roots. And imaginary roots are always in pair. That means both equation 1 and equation 2 will be having both roots common, because imaginary roots are always in pair. So exactly one root cannot be occur, because if one root is common, then other root will be conjugate pair for both equations. That will also be common. This implies that both roots are common. Now if both roots are common, so 2 upon a should be equals to minus 7 upon b should be equals to 9 upon 18. Coefficients ratio should be same. This implies that 2 by a should be equals to 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2. And minus 7 by b should be equals to 1 by 2. So from here a will be coming out to be 4, b will be coming out to be minus 14. So the answer for this question will be 4 comma minus 14. Option C is the right answer. I hope this should be clear. Now let's come to question number 17. Consider the integral in is equal to 0 to pi by 4 sine of 2n minus 1 x upon sine of x dx. They want you to find I20 minus I19. So I20 will be equals to 0 to pi by 4 sine of 2 into 20, 40 minus 1, 39x upon sine x dx, minus 0 to pi by 4 sine of 19 into 2, 38 minus 1, 37x upon x, sine x dx. So this will be equals to 0 to pi by 4. Sine x will be LCM. Numerator will be sine 39x minus sine 37x. So sine c minus sine d identity can be used here. So 0 to pi by 4. 2 cos c plus d by 2. That means 39x plus 37x upon 2. 39x plus 37x will be 76x upon 2. Yeah. Into sine 39x minus 37x. So 2x upon 2. So that's x upon sine x dx. So now sine x will be cancelled. So this is becoming a simple integral 0 to pi by 4. 2 cos 76 upon 2, 38x dx. So that would be equals to 2 sine 38x upon 38, limits 0 to pi by 4. So if you put the limits, sine 38x upon 38 it should be there. So 38, 2 into 19, 2 will be cancelled. So that would be 1 by 19 into sine 38 into pi by 4. That means sine 19 pi by 2. Sine 19 pi by 2 will be minus 1. Minus sine 0 is 0. So the answer for this question will be minus 1 upon 19. Option B is the right answer. I hope this should be clear. Let's come to the next question now. Question number 18. The area of the region bounded between this and this. Okay. So y equals to 3 sine x. So first of all, we'll have to think about the graphs of these two. Y equals to sine x, we know. This is y equals to sine x. But if it is 3 sine x, then also no problem. So this will be 3 units and this will be minus 3. But what about y equals to minus 4 sine cube x? So first of all, sine cube x will be what? Sine cube x will be same. And 4 sine cube x will be with more height. 4 sine cube x will be this way. Because only the numbers are being cubed. So that would be in this way. 4 sine cube x. So the minus of 4 sine cube x will be reciprocal of this. Means reflect this graph in x-axis. So if I guess that it would be almost like this. Minus 4 sine cube x. And this is y equals to 3 sine x. So we want this area basically. This is pi and this is 0. So the area will be equals to 0 to pi fx minus gx. So 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x dx. So that would be equals to 0 to pi 3 sine x plus 4 sine cube x can be written as, we know the formula, sine 3x is 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. So 4 sine cube x can be written as 3 sine x minus sine 3x dx. So this will give you integration of 6 sine x. Integration of 6 sine x will be minus of 6 cos x minus sine 3x. Integration of minus sine 3x will be plus cos 3x upon 3. Now put the limits 0 to pi. If you put pi here, so minus of 6 into cos pi. Cos pi is minus 1. So plus 6. And cos 3 pi is again minus 1. So minus 1 by 3. Minus, if you put 0, cos 0 is 1. So minus 6. cos 0 is 1, so 1 by 3. So if you evaluate this, you will get the answer. So 6 plus 6, 12, minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 3, minus 2 by 3. So the answer will be 12 minus 2 by 3, 34 by 3. So the answer for this question will be option D, 34 by 3. I hope this should be clear to everyone. So this was question number 18. Now let's come to question number 19 now. So this is question number 19. In this question, fx is a differentiable function satisfying mod of f dash x less than or equal to 2. That means f dash x will be minus 2 to 2 for every x belonging to 0 to 4. Fine. So in the interval 0 to 4, the derivative of fx is minus 2 to 2 and f0 is 0 given. Okay. We have the options like fx is equal to 18 has no solution, fx equal to 18 has more than 2 solution, fx equal to 14, fx equal to 20. Basically we need to find the fx, or we need to find the nature of fx, so that we can tell whether fx equal to 18 is possible in the interval 0 to 4 or not. For any x, the value of fx is coming out to be 18 or not. If it is coming, then that x will be the solution. So let me use Lagrange's mean value theorem, LMVT, in the interval, let's say 0 to t, where t is a number between 0 to 4. Okay. So if I'm using LMVT in the interval 0 to t, so first of all the function fx should be continuous and differentiable in 0 to t. In closed interval 0 to t, it should be continuous. In open interval 0 to t, it should be differentiable. But since according to question it is given that fx is differentiable, that means it is continuous also. So we can use LMVT theorem here. So LMVT theorem says if it is continuous and differentiable in the interval 0 to t, then f dash of c, where c will be in between 0 to t, this interval, f dash c would be equal to ft minus f0 upon t minus 0. So okay, then according to Lagrange's mean value theorem, there exists a c in 0 to t such that, right, such that f dash c will be equals to ft minus f0 upon t minus 0. So f dash c will be equals to ft minus f0 is 0, so no need to write, upon t. But according to question, you know, f dash c is minus 2 to 2 because c is in between 0 to t, so it is in between 0 to 4, so that's minus 2 to 2. That means ft upon t will also be minus 2 to 2. You multiply by t in each term, it would be minus 2t less than or equal to 2t. Since the t value is in between 0 to 4, so you can say the ft maximum will be 2 into 4, 8, and the value of ft minimum will be minus of 2 into 4, 8, because t can be maximum 4, minimum 0. So if it is t4, then it would be minus 8. So here also let me write 0 to 4 close interval. So f of t is ranging from -8 to 8. If the fx is ranging from -8 to 8, the fx equal to 18 will never be possible. That means fx equal to 18 will have no solution. That means option A is right. I hope this should be clear. So this was question number 19. Let me come to question number 20 now. Question number 20 is a simple differential equation. We need to solve it. dy by dx is equals to y, dy by dx plus y upon x square is equal to 1 upon x square it is. And the equation of the curve satisfying this passes through 1 by 2 comma e square plus 1. That would be helpful for finding the arbitrary constant c. So let me solve this first. This is your linear differential equation. You know the linear differential equation standard form is dy by dx plus some function of x into y is equal to some another function of x. That means px here is 1 upon x square and qx here is again 1 upon x square. So for solving this we need to find first of all integrating factor. This is e raised to the power integral of p dx. So that would be e raised to the power integral of 1 by x square dx. So that would be e raised to the power minus 1 by x. So solution will be y into integrating factor is equal to integration of qx, which is 1 upon x square, into e raised to the power minus 1 by x. That means integrating factor dx plus c. So now if you integrate this, you will be getting y into e raised to the power minus 1 by x. Integration of this you can solve by using substitution. That would be coming out to be e raised to the power minus 1 by x plus c. Now put half comma e square plus 1 to get the value of c. So in place of x, if you put 1 by 2, and in place of y you will be putting e square plus 1. So it would be e square plus 1 into e raised to the power minus of 1 upon 1 by 2. So it will be minus 2. E raised to the power minus 2 plus c. If you solve this, you will get the value of c is 1. Because this will be multiplied, it would be 1 plus e raised to the power minus 2. So c will be 1. Therefore, the solution is y e raised to the power minus 1 by x is equals to e raised to the power minus 1 by x plus 1. Divide by e raised to the power minus 1 by x, you will be getting y is equals to 1 plus 1 upon e raised to the power minus 1 by x. That means e raised to the power plus 1 by x. So this would be the solution of the question. Option C is the right answer. I hope this question should be clear. Now let's come to question number 21. 21 is an height and distance question. If from the top of a tower 60 meter high, let's say this is the top of a tower 60 meter high, the angle of depression of top and floor of a house, let's say this is house, so angle of depression of top of house and floor of house, these angle of depression, that means this angle and this angle they are talking about are 30 and 60. So that means this angle is 30 degree, this angle is 60 degree. So if I draw the horizontal line here, so this angle will be 30 degree and this angle will be 60 degree. Let's say AB be the tower, CD be the house, and let's say this horizontal is CM. AB is 60, then height of the house they want to ask, let's say this is H, that is unknown. So MA will also be H. So BM will be equals to 60 minus H meter. So in the triangle BMC, if you use trigonometry, you can find the CM value. So use tan 30 is equals to 60 minus h upon CM. So CM will be equals to 60 minus h upon root 3. Similarly, in triangle ABD, tan 60 will be equals to 60 upon AD. So from here AD can be obtained as 60 upon root 3. CM and AD will be equal. So equate them. That would be coming out to be 60 minus h upon root 3 is equals to 60 upon root 3. That means h is coming out to be, I guess some mistake is there. Let me check once again. AB is 60, CD is h we have taken, tan 30. Yeah, CM will be 60 minus h upon tan 30. So this will be 1 upon root 3 here. So it would be 1 upon root 3. So from here you can get the value of h. So this will be what? This will be 60 minus h into root 3 is equals to 60 upon root 3. So that will give you 3. Root 3 into 3, 3. So 60 into 3, 180 minus 3h is equal to 60. So 3h will be equals to 120. So h is equals to 40. So answer for this question will be 40 meter. 40 is the right answer. I hope this should be clear. Fine. Now let's come to the next question. Question number 22. Here in this question number 22, P, Q, R, S are non-zero vectors. Okay. In which no two of them are perpendicular. That means they are not perpendicular. No three of them are coplanar. Okay. Then some relation is given. What is that relation? Q cross R dot P cross S plus R cross P dot Q cross S is equals to K times P cross Q dot S cross R. Okay. See, before solving this question, let me tell you one formula. A cross B dot C cross D can be written as determinant of A dot C, A dot D, B dot C, B dot D. How this formula is coming? Let me prove it. See, A cross B dot C cross D. This is a vector, A cross B, and this is also C cross D is a vector. So we can consider it like, let's say this vector is suppose n vector. So this is something like n dot C cross D. So it's scalar triple product A dot B cross C. So in the scalar triple product property, we can interchange dot and cross. So that would be n cross C dot D I can write. What is n? N is A cross B. That means we can get A cross B cross C dot D. Now by using vector triple product, we can write it like A dot C vector B minus B dot C vector A. This is using vector triple product dot vector D. So that would be giving you A dot C, which is a scalar number, because dot product is always a scalar number, B into D, that means B dot D, minus B dot C, that's a scalar number, into A dot D. You see, this is equal to this determinant, a dot c b dot d multiplication minus b dot c a dot d multiplication. That means this can be written in this way. So if you want to note it down, you can note. I'll be erasing it now. You can pause the video and you can note it. So let me erase this here so that I can solve the question. So if we know this concept, or if we know this formula, then we can write this. This is what? This is q dot p. See, a dot c a dot d here, b dot c b dot d here. So q dot p q dot s, r dot p r dot s, plus this will be r dot q r dot s, p dot q p dot s, k times this will be p dot s p dot r, q dot s q dot r. This will become q dot p into r dot s minus q dot s into r dot p plus r dot q into p dot s minus r dot s into p dot q is equal to k times p dot s into q dot r minus q dot s into p dot r. Some terms can be cancelled. Q dot p r dot s, q dot p r dot s. Dot product is commutative, so that would be cancelled. So you see, this is what? Minus of q dot s r dot p plus r dot q p dot s is equal to k times p dot s. Let me write this first. Minus of q dot s, p dot r is nothing but r dot p, plus q dot r is r dot q, and p dot s is as it is. We can commute them. P dot s dot p both are same. And you see, this and this are same. Q dot s r dot p minus q dot s r dot p, r dot q p dot s r dot q p dot. So this will be cancelled. So k is coming out to be 1. So answer for k by 2 will be 0.5. Fine. I hope this should be clear to everyone. Now let's come to next question, 23. In this question, a point P on the parabola y square equal to 4x. So the parabola y square equal to 4x will be in this way. So let's say this is the parabola y square equal to 4x. A general point P can be taken as 80 square comma 280. Since it is y square is equal to 4 into 1 into x. So a here is 1. If you compare by y equal to 4x. So P point can be done as 80 square. That means 1t square comma 280. That means 2a is 1. So 280, 2t. And you know the directrix of this parabola will be x equal to minus a, that is 1. So x equal to minus 1. Question says a point P on the parabola y square equal to 4x. This is the foot of perpendicular from it upon the directrix. That means this point, let's say Q, and focus, let's say this, let's say S. Focus will be a comma 0, which is 1 comma 0, and Q point can be written as minus 1 comma 2t, because it is perpendicular, so y coordinate will be 2t here and x coordinate is minus 1. According to question, this is an equilateral triangle. P S Q is an equilateral triangle. So if it is an equilateral triangle, so these three distances will be equal. What is the length of PQ? That would be, this is 1 unit and this is t square. So this is 1 plus t square. Now if I find QS using distance formula, that would be 1 plus 1 square, that means 2 square, 4. 0 minus 2t whole square, that means 4t square. So PQ should be equals to QS, that means root of 4 plus 4t square should be equals to 1 plus t square. Square both side, you would be getting 4 times of 1 plus t square is equals to 1 plus t square whole square. So this would be cancelled. So t square will be coming out to be 3. Okay, now t square is coming out to be 3, that means PQ, length of PQ will be 1 plus t square, that is 1 plus 3, which is 4. That means the side of the equilateral triangle is 4. So area will be root 3 by 4 side square, so 4 square. So that is coming out to be root 3 into 4. That is given to us beta. Equilateral triangle has area beta. So beta square will be what? 3 into 16, 48. So 48 will be the right answer for this question. I hope this question is clear. Now let's move on to question number 24. Question number 24 says the set A has 2, 4, 6, 8, dash 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 elements. NA is 200. That means the last entry will be 400, because these are even numbers, 2, 4, 6, multiples of 2 it is. Now set B is given to us 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. And NB is given to us 250. That means 250th number will be 3 into 250, because first number is 3 into 1, second number is 3 into 2, third number is 3 into 3, fourth number is 3 into 4. So 250th number is 3 into 250, 750. Okay. NA union B is K, then K upon 100 we want. So you know, NA union B formula is NA plus NB minus NA intersection B. So basically we want number of elements in A intersection B here. So what would be the elements in A intersection B? Common elements. See, in A the elements are multiples of 2. In B the multiples of 3. So in the common part the numbers will be multiples of 2 into 3, 6. LCM of 2, 3. So 6, 12, 18 and so on. Last multiple of 6 will be just before 400. That would be 396, I guess. Yeah, that's the multiple of 3, 6. How many numbers are these? Divide by 6. 66 it is. 6 6 are 36, then 6 6 are 36. So simply A union B elements K is equal to NA is 200 plus NB is 250 minus 66. So that is coming out to be 450 minus 66. That means 384. So K by 100 will be equals to 384 upon 100, which is 3.84. So that's the answer for this question. Question number 24 is clear, I guess. Now come to question number 25, which is our last question. In this question, we need to find the area bounded by the curve with x-axis from 0 to ln 2. What is this curve? E raised power x into y is equal to 2 it is. So we can write it like y is equal to 2 into e raised power minus x. You know the graph of y equals to e raised power minus x is in this way. So twice of e raised power minus x will be same, but at x equal to 0 it would be 2. Okay, we need to find the area bounded by the curve with x-axis from x equal to 0 to x equal to ln 2. Let's say this is ln 2. So we want this area basically. So this area will be equals to integral of 0 to ln 2 twice of e raised power minus x dx. Integration of twice of e raised power minus x will be twice of e raised power minus x. Put the limits 0 to ln 2. So that would be twice of e raised power minus ln 2 minus e raised power 0. So e raised power minus ln 2 means e raised power ln 1 by 2. So that is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 minus e raised power 0 is 1 into 2. So that is coming out to be, let me see, is there any mistake? Yeah, integration of e raised power minus x will be e raised power minus x upon minus also. So minus will come here. So that is coming out to be plus 1. Minus 2 into minus 1 by 2, which is 1. So the answer for this question will be option. Option is not there. It's a numerical type question. So answer is 1 unit. Fine. So these were 25 questions of NTA test paper number 76. So I hope all the questions are clear to you. Thank you for watching the video. Thanks all of you guys.